You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. 2027 is already the focus in the news. Northerners plan to field single presidential candidate, one against Tinubu's endorsement. Northern political stakeholders under the banner of the National Political Consultative Group, NORTH, have resolved to unite behind a single presidential candidate and political platform for the 2027 general elections. The move is aimed at presenting a formidable opposition to President Bola Tinubu's anticipated re-election bid. According to Vanguard, during their meeting held evening in Abuja, the group expressed concern over recent endorsement of Tinubu's second-term ambition by some northern governors and legislators without broad consultation. They urged the electorate to hold such officials accountable for what they describe as a disregard of public consent. The meeting, attended by prominent figures including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and former Justice Minister Abubakar Malami SAN, also featured solidarity messages from all other regions. Notable among them were Rotimi Amechi South South, Peter Obi South East, and Rauf Aregbesola South West. In a communique signed by Chairman Babachi Lawal, the forum emphasized the need for the North to speak with one voice to protect its interests. The leaders decry worsening insecurity, rising poverty, and the collapse of basic education in the region, blaming the current administration's failure to address these challenges. They call for the immediate creation of a political structure to unify northern interests and advocated for leadership grounded in equity, fairness, and justice. Additionally, the group warned against the impunity of elected officials who take unilateral political decisions without consulting their constituents. Resolutions from the meeting also included the need for enforceable agreements with future presidential candidates, the prioritization of industrialization, and the establishment of committees to implement the group's agenda across the 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory. Well, the 2027 election that is coming ahead has, awakened a lot of consciousness even 2 years before the election. Why? Because of the fact that the incumbent is to be, upseated. The set of people coming together are the northern political stakeholders this time around. We've been hearing about coalition between the south and the north, some politicians who some of them are disgruntled from their individual parties, and some of them also where the parties where they are, there are a lot of problems and they are finding it difficult to settle, while some also were thinking that the time is running out. If they don't get out now, it may be difficult to be able to unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the incumbent, come 2024 if their preparation is not adequate enough. In lieu of this, this is one of the arms of those who are trying to, work towards taking the Aso Rock Villa in 2027 through election. At least some have started coalition, but this one is a northerners issue now. The northern political stakeholders under the banner of National Political Consultative Group, which is from the north. Their belief is that they are going to field a single presidential candidate. Well, doing that, they did not tell us whether it's going to be from north or from south, but their conclusion is just that the presidential candidate will only be one. And not only that, then they're also going to have a single, political platform for the 2027 general election, meaning that there might be the probability of having President Tinubu going into the election with another stronger or a strong formidable candidate. The word stronger will have been stronger than the previous one that have contested against him in 2023. Maybe they are thinking of merging an Atiku and Peter Obi together. We don't know, but the last time we checked, Peter Obi has made up his mind that he's not going to step down his presidential ambition, meaning that he cannot support Atiku being his vice president. He doesn't want to be a second fiddle. And while Atiku, as we all know, is trying to give it a last shot again because of the age issue around him, and is trying to also probably fulfill a lifelong ambition of becoming the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So in lieu of this, these northern political stakeholders under the banner of the National Political Consultative Group had decided to move and aim at presenting a formidable opposition even to President Tinubu's anticipated re-election bid. Their belief is that they look backward and they feel that if the North has field a singular candidate last time in 2023, they might have won. So they want to believe that President Tinubu can be defeated with a singular focus and a formidable platform. And they also come out to say that they are doing this because they don't feel that the present administration is doing the right thing, as it were, because there are lots and lots of situations on ground in the country. They believe that there is a lot of worsening insecurity, there is rising poverty, and there is collapse of basic education, even in the northern region in particular. I think their focus is to conscientize the North, and they are looking at what is agreeable for the North, because they are blaming the current administration's failure to address all these challenges that are mentioned. That include rising poverty, worsening insecurity, basic collapse of education, even in the region. But there are certain questions that came to mind. What happened to the education system in the North? Who broke it down? Why are they saying it is, is breaking down? Has it even been there all the while? Did they even promote education as it were in the North? Is it not that they promote more of Almajirism, Islamism, and things like that? I think there are certain things they need to look into. But those ones may be a discussion for another day. But then the reason why they are coming together is to make sure that they take back, the power from even the incumbent. But my question again is this: are they doing it because of the people in the North, or because they are disgruntled? Because the chairman of this particular northern stakeholders is Babachi Lawal, an elsewhere secretary to the government of the federation and a former member of the All Progressive Congress, who was even against President Tinubu on his way to winning the election in 2023 because he said Emilokon during his campaign, and he feel that he has abused the incumbent debt, that's President Buhari. And they also see some other people there too, because they believe they have solidarity from other people, because those who are in this coalition or these northern elders for whatever consultative they are doing includes the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Minister of Natural General of the Federation Abubakar Malami, and then they have Rotimi Amici, who was from APC, right? Who was also from APC. Rotimi representing South, right? Representing Southwest. Are these not disgruntled people trying to, give a nod even to, and also have Peter Obi from Southeast, who was also from PDP before now. Be it as it may, those are some of their plans. We are trying to see if they can, of course, sell to Nigerians a better alternative. Maybe 2027 can be swinging in their favor. Remember to like our channel. Make sure you give us your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please share.